GTA San Andreas missions from read the chat. Let me exit this one. They're actually out of order. Of course, they're not in chronological order. What missions are you gonna do them? Yeah. So let's go. Let's go. Let's just start. Of course, the first one gonna be Catalyst. Now this mission is fairly simple. All you have to do is just go and kill the. Let me change the. Let me change the. Let me change them into. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Spanish. I don't actually understand. I know this is supposed to be no, no, no. I'm just gonna rename them to their actual oh, they have the same color. I don't know. The audience are still not there. I'm gonna attract this. I think I have a better idea. F. The color should be nope. That's what I meant to say. Go. There you go. F tier should be the gray area. I think that should be fine. And then this one. No, no, no. There you go. D tier should be this one or this green, and then C is for no. Sorry for the delaying chat. I don't see the chat nowhere, but sorry if you can't see. Uh, mainly because you can't see. I'm still busy editing the. There's D, there's B, there's A. Now there you go. Let's start. Catalyst is just as simple. It's actually as simple as that. It's a funny mini game since you can't. All you had to do is actually go to there and steal the crate and then drive. If you already lose the cops, then you just drive all the way back. Simple. Robbing Uncle Sam is almost the same, but the problem, the forklift is actually in this explosion proof for those you don't know. I'll just give it a bit. OG Logan is of all right since the driving is pretty boring. I mean, there's actually a speed. Even though you actually kill Freddy early on, they actually still ended up in East Los Santos because basically that's actually where Freddy's is a destination, of course. A running dog is fairly simple. It's very simple. And then wrong side of the tracks. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I'm not because of the meme, but it's actually you can actually kill the Vagos on the train instead of just Big Smoke. It's actually not that hard to beat the mission. I guess it could be hard when you're first time playing it, but once you've already get the hang of it, you should be fine. And Just Business is obviously much more better than Wrong Side of the Tracks, to be honest. Obviously, the Terminator and the thumbnail itself has the freaking epic explosion. I actually love that. Life's a Beach. You can actually speed run this. So, oh yeah, but you can actually recruit a homie and then shoot him. You can actually disband him and then shoot him while he's still in the van, and I actually steal the van easily, so you don't have to do the dancing mini game. Pretty simple. Speedrun strat, obviously. Mad Dog's Ryan is a stealth mission. The stealth missions are pretty underrated, to be honest, since the stealth never actually always get used. They only get used in only like 2 or 3 missions. Management issues is basically you all you have to do is drive and also steal a guy's car and then drown the principal and also an innocent girl. Pretty weird. Like CJ actually himself actually just saved a girl from a burning house. House party is basically the same. I'll just give it an A tier solid as that. I think it's a little slightly better than Mad Dog's Run. Big Smoke, Sweet and Kendall. Now this mission can be a little tricky because since when you first time playing it, you can actually get killed easily by the. Obviously, the first one is Big Smoke, which is a cutscene, where is obviously the famous meme come from, and then the second part of the mission is actually our objective is to just ride on a bike. You can actually just drive a car instead of just riding a bike. But although the balls can actually shoot your tires and also damage your car, so yeah, be careful. Burning Desire is almost the same. All you have to do is burn a house and also save one of the girlfriends in one of the Denise Robinson. That's her name. And then Grey Imports is a shootout. I think I say Grey Imports is good. Doberman is basically I think they introduced the gang territories a bit early. And Lost Epicos is basically where you go to the same cemetery. They're almost I think Lost Epicos is much more better since all in big yeah. High stakes lowrider is just a racing mission, nothing really special. Although, since you can literally just beat them. And once you reach the finish line, they already despawn. And reuniting the families has to be automatic S tier. I think I don't know if it's better than just business. I think it is. Yeah. Especially they, I just noticed every time when they hit the billboard, it always just went to morning. Even though it's already like nighttime or and somewhere in the afternoon. Sometime the green saber is actually a shootout as well. Not very Badlands. All you have to do is just kill a guy and then drive there. I'll just give it a C. Tanker commander is basically you actually just steal a tanker truck. I'll just give it a C. Body harvest, you get to run. I actually like running over the pads with the combine harvester. I think it's actually better than. I think it's actually better. Tagging up turf is a tutorial mission, so nothing really special. You can actually spray all the 100 tags during this mission, like like Hugo One did in his 100% mission. And then King and Axel is just a cutscene, which is nothing. I don't really need to say anything. I don't actually need to rank this since it's just a cutscene. Why do I need to rank it? Even local liquor stores is just chasing it. You can actually just kill them yourself. So I guess it's slightly better than Burning Desire and Sweeting. There's not as I guess the quad. It's actually you can actually ride your own vehicle instead of riding the quad. Against all odds, is basically almost the same. But but at that small town bank, obviously I actually like this mission. I think it's almost better. There's even a slow motion jump. It's not freaking unbelievable. And then we got Uzi Moo, which is just a driving mission, could be. I think it's better than High Stakes Lowrider. Farewell My Love is basically the same as Woozy Moo, but backwards, and also has fast cars this time. I think Woozy Moo is better than Farewell My Love. Eh, are you going to San Fierro's almost? I think I'll give it a C since all you have to do is burn some wheat and also drive all the way to San Fierro. Could be pretty boring. Deconstruction. Um, this one is actually another thing, one of the worst things CJ's done. But the 555 V tip, I don't want to talk about it. Wear flowers in your hair is just a driving mission, and then also picking up those important characters, even though they're just minor ones. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it in C. I think it's better than. I think it's better. Almost pretty the same. Cleaning the hood. It's a tutorial mission where you actually beat up some gang, drug dealers around the street, and also how to call your homies when they're too far away. Photo opportunity is obviously the worst. Literally, all you have to do is drive, and also all the way to Angel Pine, literally, Caesar also abandons you for no reason whatsoever. I mean, they could have. I'm pretty sure in the beta version, they're supposed to fly a helicopter. I wish that they could have actually keep that in the final version of the game, but no, they just. No wonder why they're actually screaming at each other so loud. Yeah, and plus Caesar's is also one of the worst low cars of all vehicles in in GTA San Andreas. I would not recommend you to drive. I wish they could have actually just started the mission at Angel Pine. At least all you have to do is just drive there. I think that's the only main reason for me to fix this mission. But no, it's about to say. Jizzy. This mission is all you have to do is drop a pimp and also rescue Jizzy's girl. I think it's better than the ones in C. Alright, I'll give it a B. I think it's much more better than I don't know. I think it's in between. And then we got air raid. All you had to do is actually shoot down some RC planes. Could be a little boring, but nah, I actually enjoyed it. Yeah. Supply lines. Now this one it could be a little hard, but you can actually beat this mission as long as you don't abuse the forward button or the accelerator. It is even though it could be a little boring, to be honest. Some players, but I actually like supply lines. New model army is almost the same, but I'll just give it a C since it's actually. Well, you can actually destroy. You can even destroy Berkeley's Goblin before you can do anything. Simple as that. T-Bone Mendes, all you have to do is also steal some. a package from there and then chase them down on a motorcycle. Nothing really. I don't. Nothing much to talk about. And like Torino is also just a drive. You have to drive. You can actually drive all the way to the airport instead of just driving to the destination. Which speedrunners often do this. Obviously, been watching a lot of speedrunners lately. Outrider, you can. There's also another speedrun strat. So, I think Outriders. But if you're playing this the first time, I guess you can also know there's also hidden enemies. So you have to be careful. Snail trail. You can actually ride the train and also save 10 minutes of time. But you still have to trail the reporter all the way to Santa Maria Beach. So I guess it's low C tier because of that. Deduct some points. And obviously drive through is obviously literally the best mission in the game. I guess it's not as I guess it's right here. It's just as better than wrong side of tracks, but it's still an S tier. Ice Cold Killer is basically where you go to Jizzy, even though you're not supposed to be stealthy, you still actually just break in. The- You can also actually destroy Jizzy's car, and then he actually steals the freaking Pizza Boy bike, and then making the mission even easier. I might as well the same. Ice Cold Killer is actually better than Jizzy. Yeah, I think so. There you go. And then we got back to school or driving school, which is actually it's I actually have frustration, but once you get the hang of it, I guess it's slightly better. Pier 69, I actually enjoyed this mission. I'm obviously gonna give it a high A tier, because you get to kill Ryder, even though I don't actually understand why they did Ryder dirty. Torino's last fight is almost the same thing. But yeah, Tier 69 doesn't even have any car chases. It already just once you just there are those Tier 69 is also like one of those missions that doesn't have a cutscene, and then instead it just started the mission right away. Yeah. Huh. Torino's last fight is gonna go in. Yeah, that's why. You can also use a heat-seeking RPG to destroy the helicopter, making the mission much more easier. And Mountain Cloud Boys. Obviously, I actually like this mission. I actually like shootouts, of course. I and you cannot deny. I'm gonna put this in S tier as well. I think it's slightly better than Drive Through, but yeah. Run Folly is also. This mission is okay. All you have to do is steal a car from an airport, a parking lot in an airport, and then drive it to a garage. I think near the pier. And then we got Lure. All you have to do is just drive. It's pretty boring. I guess it's slightly better than Back to School, because at least all you have to do is just drive. And then Amphibious Assault, you don't actually need to swim, but yeah, you can actually just destroy the boat yourself. Maybe I'll give it a look. I think it's better than, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I haven't seen the chat yet. I'm just watching my stream. Seriously, I really need some. I just need someone to watch my videos. I'm just busy with my schoolwork. That's the main reason I haven't uploaded yet. Okay, the Danang Tang. How can I not? Again, I actually like shootout missions, so this would be automatically an S tier, better than Mountain Cloud Boys. They even have a freaking mini boss fight, but you can literally just shoot him with your gun or just kill him with a katana, and just slicing and dicing him up. Yay, kaboom boom! It's also the only time where you get to use a car that's fitted with a bomb in it, which is actually interesting. Actually, there's actually a bomb shop in near El Corona, and also there's actually no indication in the map where the bomb shop is. I guess it's actually better than. There you go. Hmm, it's about the same. Zeroing in. Zeroing in is you actually use a tracking device, I think, and then ram the pit maneuver the the car. 19 AKs is just a tutorial mission if you're just a beginner, if you don't know how to shoot a gun. This mission could be perfect for you. It's about, I guess at least it's better than shoot and drive and just racing, I guess. Test drive. I actually like this mission because they actually introduce free nitro, I guess, and you also get to steal a bunch of cars. It's part of the I actually like better. Or about the same. It's a freaking chase mission. Puncture wounds and custom fast tracks are basic. Custom fast track is pretty boring, since all you have to do is no matter what it's always the third crate. I'll give it a C. It is slightly better than Monster is basically the same. All you have to do is drive and drive all the way back. And the monster is also the first GTA game I believe to have a monster truck in it. It was quite interesting. Yeah, I'll give it that. Puncture wounds. All you have to do is just apply a stinger, of course, in order to pop and that's basically it. And just drive the car all the way. It's almost the same as gearing in. Hijack. Hijack is literally almost the same as Tank Commander, but it's actually since you're actually on a motorcycle, there's actually a speed runway bike. Instead of just driving to the road, you can drive to the side of the bridge to make the mission even more easier. I'll give it a points better than Monster, I guess. Interdiction. I actually like this mission because you can actually use the heat-seeking RPG instead of the regular RPG to make the mission much more easier. I want The professional is such a noob at it, of course. He's actually a noob at San Andreas missions, making me. Yeah, that's the main reason why I don't actually like the professional that much. Because of he's such a freaking noob when it comes to San Andreas missions, and he even calls them the worst missions, even though they're not. Since it's not the mission's fault, it's the player's fault. Burton Meadows is just a cutscene. Actually, I actually tested it out. Learning to fly. Oh boy. At least I think learning to fly is almost the same as back to school, but slightly better because flying is much more interesting than driving. Let me Since flying to one point to another is much more faster than driving a car. The problem is that your plane can actually when your plane actually hits something it all instantly kills you. NOE is just a mission where you fly a mission. You actually got to go Angel Pine, which is almost like Angel Pine is like another important place in San Andreas. NOE is alright, since all you have to do is fly. Since it's pretty boring though. I think it's almost the same as yeah, I think it's almost yeah, I think that's it. Stowaway. I'm gonna put this in S tier. The ending of this mission is so sick. I can't even imagine what it is. I think it's almost the same as I think it's almost the same as almost reached. Drive by is pretty boring, but yeah, you can just rent the walls yourself, of course. It's just all you have to do is just drive, and that's basically it. Nothing. I don't even need to say anything other. I think at least it's better than tugging. It's also one of the tutorial missions how to Black Project. Another one of these fantastic missions. Created. Yeah. I guess they could have been more creative of their missions, of course. We actually get to raid a military base and steal a $60 million project. I believe it's a jetpack. But you now get in last one. You can actually it's only used in one mission. Technically two missions. Green goo. This mission's not as good as Black Project, but it's still a great, solid mission after all. Overall, nothing else to say. And then we got Fender Catch Up, which is just a driving mission. Yeah, nothing special. Explosive situation where you also have to follow the. I guess it's slightly better than explosive situation. You can actually kill the demolition, the 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 the, the guy that actually has the remote to actually stop the counter, the timer, of course. You had your chips on. Whoa, it's actually very hard, of course. So it's recommended to have body armor because all of the enemies have powerful. They even have a freaking shotgun once you exit the factory. You have to be careful. I guess it's actually better. Because I think the Hydro chip is better than interdiction. Still solid. Don Peyote is just a freaking. You just need to pick them up. Nothing really special. I guess it's almost the same. Same as slightly better than Monster. Yes. Architectural espionage. I don't actually know what to say about this mission, but yeah, solid mission. Key to our heart is just. I don't actually like this mission since obviously automatic. It's just a freaking. It's just almost the same as snail trail, but even yeah. If you fail this mission, you're gonna have to do the tailing again. Diamond Blast is actually really good. I would actually put this in A tier. You can actually once you enter the Nevada plane, you can actually choose any plane you want and just fly to the red circle, and that's base. Yeah, yes, you can either go stealthy or just go and come in guns blazing. Doesn't matter. Cop views. I don't actually know. All you have to do is just steal a police bike. Sweet Girl is basically where there's actually one of those missions where if you get into a car, there's a high chance that the enemies can shoot you even if you're far away. So you have to be careful. It's not one of the worst missions, but it's still pretty decent, pretty solid mission for rescuing your. I can really say it's actually better than. It's not as good as, yeah, up in a way. I think it's C tier because all you have to do is just steal a, or you actually get to get a minigun. Oh yeah, that's actually, there you go. Intensive care. All you have to do is actually steal an ambulance van and bring Johnny back to the factory, I guess, near the Sandako factory, and supposed to be a warehouse or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think it's C. I think it's actually better than Drive By. The meat business. Now this is another shootout, which is I actually like, since he actually mentions Tommy, of course, even though I haven't played Vice City yet. And I think I need to play some more Vice City than just San Andreas. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it in some if I have enough time to do so. Mad Dog. We actually just have to rescue him and drive him all the way to the hospital, and that's basically it. I guess I mean CJ is very has some remorse and also regrets his act. Fish in the barrel and this these three right here is just cutscenes, so I don't even need to rank him. They're supposed to be on. Misappropriation is basically just you can actually just kill someone and just you bring the jetpack and then make sure that you kill the one who has the dossier and free fall. Now the free fall is basically almost the same as where did I put NOE? I guess NOE is around here. I can't really see it, but nonetheless, though, I'm just gonna put it right here. Since you're basically flying a dodo plane, but then the stunt that CJ pulled was really cool though. High noon, I actually like this mission, since you're getting revenge on the people, and especially Pulaski, he's such a freaking annoying guy. I'm so glad that he get killed. I don't care if CJ is a freaking CJ is a freaking badass. That's why. I just want to remind you that. That's why CJ is a likable protagonist. Like St. Mark's Bistro, another solid shootout. Although, although, although this is a freaking fair, although the freaking boss fight is just too easy, so it's not as good. It's not as good as the S tier, but I'll just put it in. It's almost the same. I guess. Yeah, this is also the only mission where you visit Liberty City, which is from GTA 3 if you played, and breaking the bank at Caligula's. You don't actually need to apply the parachute since the parachute has some weird physics only during this mission. I actually enjoyed this mission. It could be one of the best missions. Or yeah, I'm gonna put it in. I actually like shootout missions. Yeah, may I remind you? Okay. Caesar via Pondo. It's almost the same. It's almost the same as Life's a Beach, since yes, you can still beat this mission. I guess it's slightly better than Life's a Beach. I don't know. I'll give it a low B since you can speedrun it. The Life's a Beach. You can't really speedrun the Caesar via Ponto one since you have to be. A Home in the Hills, another shootout mission where you also take back Mad Dog's mansion from Big Papa and also chase him down and kill him. Yeah, I actually like that chasing him down. It's almost the same as High Noon, but I actually like Home in the Hills more. Vertical Bird. This mission is you don't Vertical Bird. You can actually let the fighter jets crash into a building because there's actually 95% for them crashing. So you don't even need to destroy them with a jet. For the spy jets, though, you can actually also just use your own heavy weapons such as the minigun, the RPG, or even or even your other guns such as your assault rifles, SMGs, and all that. Even your freaking pistol as well. But it requires you more bullets. I actually like Vertical Bird. It's not as good as the ones, but I actually like this. Hey, and fine, there's only a few missions. Homecoming is basically almost a recycled version of Doberman. So nothing, just nothing out, I think special. I guess it's just a shootout, but it was, Cutthroat Business is basically where you chase down OG low. Nothing special about that. At least it's a little better than Riot. Riot is actually where you actually go look at everything that's around you. Everyone is going nuts because of due to Tempany's yeah due to Tempany's being acquitted by the authorities. Beat down and beat up is only. I thought we were gonna kill beat up, but no. I guess Big Bear just punched him. It's almost the same though. It's literally almost the same as Doberman, but it's slightly better than Homecoming because Sweden Homecoming is totally. This is why the main reason why I did not like Sweet, and he's totally one of the worst. And he's totally an overrated GTA character. He's so bad. You know, I should just put him in D tier in my GTA San Andreas character tier list, which was I did
Mm.
back a year ago.
Mm.
Um, Grove for Life is basically the same as Beatdown and Beat Up. It's just literally there is no. I don't actually still understand why. Um, Home Invasion is almost the same. You just collect the crates and that's it. As long you can actually just collect all just three crates or all of them. And find Rider is just a simple mission where it's just a tutorial mission. Los Desperados is a shootout. Yeah, I actually like it. Another fantastic shootout mission. I'm gonna say it's gonna be almost. I think it's better. And then finally, last but not least, is End of the Line. What can I say about End of the Line? It's literally one of the final. I also know it's the final mission where you get to kill Big Smoke and finally and also chase down Tenpenny and shoot and with the yep. I gotta say, End of the Line is obviously S tier. And that's it. I don't even need to. The main reason why I didn't rank these three here is because they're basically they're basically cutscene missions. So there you go. That's my tier list of ranking all of the GTA San Andreas missions and only the side storyline missions and main storyline missions. I did not include the other side activities that you can do, but I guess it still works. Okay, let me know though if you agree or disagree. Just let me know. Nobody is even watching this live video, which is pretty sad. I wish I could have seen more. You know. All right, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.